Women went to extreme lengths to impress the powerful Duke.
So you drink in your daughter's face.
But he remained unimpressed.
As hard as it may be to believe, not all men are so susceptible to the fluttering of your eyelashes.
He rejected many women until...
I do not care for your looks, Duke Edgar, nor your money. Frankly, I see you as an escape.
Tell me, what was it you were discussing with Duke Collins last night?
I am dying within these walls. I see you as an escape. If I were to ask you to marry me, what would you say?
You'd be setting yourself up for a loveless marriage.
A contract, then. Legally binding. If I fall in love, we divorce.
You're much quicker on your feet than I expected. Rumors about your timidity and reclusive nature are clearly false. Join me in my residence tomorrow on the edge of town. I'd love to discuss this further.
Duke Collins!
He pondered aloud, weighed his options. He thought you were pretty, like a doll, I swear.
That makes sense. He's playing hard to get. And I suppose there really would be no reason for him to talk to you unless it was about me.
Of course.
Well, anyway, I'm appalled you had the audacity to speak with him. You risked dissuading him from marrying into our houses by showing your hideous face.
Why did you do that? Ah! Stop!
Father, it was an accident.
As callous as Baron Barrett could be towards his daughter, he did not abide her direct mistreatment.
I shall see to her discipline then. Run along. What have I taken guests out to the garden?
I needed dinner. You want me to starve?
Fine, fine. There's absolutely no point scolding you. Whoever didn't bring your food is to blame. I'm sorry about what Kate did to you, but she's just looking out for the family. You must be bored in your room all alone all the time. Let me prepare for some entertainment for you.
Can I take the stagecoach to look for places of interest to paint today? I promise I will not leave the carriage.
The Baron understood it was better to allow a pet bird some freedom, so she would not test the limits of her cage.
Very well.
Meanwhile, Edgar, at his window, eagerly awaited the arrival of his new friend.
Young master.
Good morning, Alfred.
Your tea, sir.
Alfred was confused by his master's behavior. Edgar was usually only like this when his mother visited.
Expecting guests?
I met someone of interest. In truth, she was invited, but I'm unsure if she's desperate enough.
She, a woman, visiting here in broad daylight.
What are you implying? Do you think it'd be some sort of rake?
Indeed.
I've known you for far too long. Please refrain from speaking such a way when my guest arrives. I intend to make her the lady of the house.
What?
Edgar knew he could trust Alfred to keep a secret or two.
Are you surprised?
Well, I recall your exact words to the king were, "I'd sooner cut off my own manhood than lose it to a woman." But surely I've misinterpreted your intent.
Alfred, I sincerely believe I inherited my dramatic nature from you. I'm not interested in marriage, but the woman I met last night is intriguing. A perfect way to piss off the king and ward off some other people.
So, who should I be expecting?
Alessandra marveled at the size of the Duke's estate, and the beautiful manor at the center of it all. It seemed to tower over everything.
This place is humongous.
Good morning.
Good morning to you too.
Welcome, Alessandra Baron. The Duke eagerly awaits you.
Alessandra worried that her mask might be a problem, but per the Duke's orders, Alfred had already instructed the staff not to react when they saw it.
Right this way, milady.
Wait, I didn't get your name.
Alfred. Most people never ask.
Most people are cruel. Well met, Alfred.
As Alessandra entered the Duke's home for the first time, the sheer extravagance of it all took her breath away.
To be honest, I began to think you wouldn't show up. Have you eaten?
This was the first time in years Alessandra had been invited to eat at a table with someone.
Thank you.
So, how did you escape? Did you play a trick on the Baron? Or did he allow you to leave willingly?
I am not working with my father, I assure you. In fact, I took a great risk being here today. You must know that I am extremely serious about this. There's no going back for me.
Does your father hate you?
Alessandra hoped he didn't, at least. In truth, she did not know.
Hate is the wrong word. Ashamed.
And he should be. But not of you. Every child deserves to be cherished by their parents. It's unfortunate that you were born under his charge.
If I were the daughter of some farmer, they would have tossed me out with the other weeds.
Would a farmer's daughter have intentionally been disfigured, such as yourself? The life of a peasant is rarely as ruthless as high society.
I don't want to talk about that.
Oh. Someone must have been very jealous of you, Alessandra.
Alessandra couldn't bear to speak. Some truths are far too painful.
Let's say I believe you. Why would someone, for their whole life who's been hiding, seek to marry someone who's in the limelight? How does that serve you?
Alessandra was fed up that people mistook her kindness for weakness.
Truthfully, I did not plan on asking you to marry me. It was a spur-of-the-moment decision. I need an escape plan, and my only option is marriage. I never pictured that person to be quite as grand as you, but you fulfill all the criteria. There are only two things that I considered, Duke Collins. One, you are a notoriously private person, in spite of all the rumors that swirl around you. Secondly, you are quite capable of bringing my family to heel.
And how does that benefit me?
No one would dare bother a man with a cursed bride, especially one they say can kill with a glance.
She was far from that scared girl he met in the garden the night before.
I'd love to attend parties, to talk, to laugh, to dance. I'd rather die than live another day in the shadows.
Good.
Good. Sorry, what is good?
A contract needs rules and conditions, correct?
He's writing a contract? Alessandra thought. Isn't this all too easy?
What are you waiting for? State your demand. What happened to your hand?
It's nothing.
If you were to be my wife, then it is certainly something more. Name the culprit, and I shall have them punished.
It was an accident.
Now let us be fair that there are no further accidents. If you deliver before we wed.
I will certainly try. Well, based on our previous conversation, we are not to fall in love, correct? That, Duke Collins, is a promise I intend to keep.
Well, let us hope you're always disagreeable.
To be quite frank, you are simply not my type.
And what type do you fancy?
What should be the second condition?
Well, obviously, speak of this contract to no one other than my butler and myself. In fact, we should communicate all matters openly and thoroughly, even minor secrets breed contempt, which can be quite irritating.
Agreed. But my mask stays on. I'm still writing.
Jot this down. It's imperative that we sleep in the same room. Why are you so surprised? You act like I wouldn't longer sleep with my wife.
Alessandra knew it wasn't common for a duke to share a room with his wife under normal circumstances.
I suppose that makes sense. 'Tis something couples do.
Sleeping, Alessandra. I'm speaking of sleeping. Though if you wish...
No, sleeping is just fine. Anything else?
I believe we have the basics covered. We should handle the rest later.
Don't you wish to add some protections? Some sort of punishment in case one of us violates the terms? There is also no timeline for our wedding plans.
My main concern is secrecy. And if you let slip be married under this circumstance, it will ruin your reputation far more than mine. One more thing. We are to be married, henceforth, forever. You'll have until home. Until death.
Forever?
Of course.
Do you intend me to bear children?
Now hide your worries. I have no need for a child to dirty these halls just yet.
And you wouldn't mind me mothering that child? Eventually?
I don't understand the question.
You don't understand?
You're getting on my nerves. Do you think if I was uncomfortable with the idea, I would entertain the prospect of marrying you?
Can we take a walk? It is not that I don't long for motherhood, or even raising a family. I'm simply worried what horrors a child of mine might face. Rumors swirl around me. The both of us. What if the child becomes yet another subject of discourse?
If you cut out a man's tongue, eventually people tire of hearing him gurgle. No one would dare speak ill of our child. My child.
Was dangerous. She couldn't shake the feeling that his friendly demeanor with her was some sort of act. Still, she longed for the freedom he offered.
I'll do it.
Do what?
Sign the contract, Duke Collins. So long as you can shield the child and I from abuse.
Would you like to live with me till we're wed? I wager would stop whatever accidents resulted.
I appreciate your kindness. And I do believe you can protect me from rumors after our wedding, but...
Rumors are such messy things. Especially when they concern our personal lives. Though they often come in handy in my line of work.
Line of work?
The king enlisted me to investigate certain criminal acts on his behalf. My station gives me a few advantages that a normal constable does not have.
Is that why you were at the party last night? You were looking for information?
Your father enticed me with the prospect. He had nothing to share that I didn't already know.
I apologize on behalf of my father. He is quite enthusiastic about you marrying Kate. Likely saw an opportunity to encourage your meeting.
As soon as we're wed, your family shall be forbidden from entering my home. I hope you don't mind.
She did not.
Thank you so much for the lovely tour. You have a beautiful home. I'm quite jealous of your paintings.
My mother would complain if the walls were too bare. Are you a painter yourself?
I dabble.
She did more than dabble. It was her favorite pastime. Nothing compared to the feeling of distilling a bit of life onto canvas.
And how would one go about buying a few Barrett originals?
No. I am not a professional by any means.
I'd rather buy art from someone I know than try and find what others find agreeable.
You've no more room for any paintings of mine.
Alfred, take down the ones from the Bloody Dutchman. The Rembrandt?
Are you insane?
I have consulted a doctor about her. I have a clean bill of health. If you're to live here, then it's very important that you be able to leave your mark on it.
I will send you a few pieces. Thank you, Duke Collins.
Please, call me Edgar.
Thank you, Edgar.
Whatever you think is fair, let Alfred know the price.
Goodbye, Edgar. Goodbye, Alfred.
Shall I prepare an engagement ring?
For tomorrow morning, please.
What happens tomorrow morning?
Edgar explained that he and Alessandra planned to announce their engagement in front of her family the following morning.
Oh, why are you so surprised, Alfred? I'm beginning to think these paintings as well. I asked you already.
He wanted Alfred to bring the family a few gifts to celebrate. Cigars, jewelry, and paint for Alessandra.
Lots of it. And then when you're done taking these down, please clean out my room. We have to prepare space for her things.
You're sharing a room?
Well, this house is vast and I don't enjoy hiking.
Right. All right.
Alessandra felt like she was in a dream. In just a short time, she would be free of her family's abuse.
I'm going to marry Duke Collins.
Where on earth have you been?
But some dreams have rude awakenings.
Your father must have gone mad if he allowed you to leave this house.
I did not leave the carriage.
What would the townsfolk say if they were to learn that you were riding around amongst them?
Mother...
Your mother left you. Neither you nor your father seem to realize the suffering that has caused me to put up with you.
I'm sorry.
I hope you enjoyed your day out. It will never happen again. Now, your presence drains me. I'm tired of seeing that revolting mask.
You speak as if you weren't a part of why I wear it.
It'll all be over soon, she thought. Edgar might have noticed her hand, but Alessandra wasn't going to get him involved in her family drama.
Kate, not one more step. Mother said we were not allowed to have pets in the house. Imagine my surprise when I discovered this little creature in your closet.
Kate, I will take care of it. Please. It does not deserve to be the innocent victim in our games.
Father was furious with me. He said I was the reason the Duke left early last night. And I really wasn't. Was I, Alessandra?
I am so sorry, Kate. I will make it up to you. No!
Alessandra grew more desperate by the second. This didn't bode well for the staff.
Why is she running around?
No! Get out of here. It's my fault. I should have hid you better and taken you with me. Hold on. Has anyone seen my father? Where is he? I need to talk with him.
What is all this incessant whining? Have you lost your damn mind?
Alessandra knew Katrina would refuse to help save the dying cat.
What is that wretched thing? I made it quite clear that I do not want pets in this house.
Still, she had to try for Kitty.
Please, it is in pain. It needs a doctor. Help me and I swear I will find a new owner.
No, just throw it out. It looks dead already.
Your daughter did this. For once in your life, hold her accountable for what she has done.
Do not blame my daughter for your own sins. Do you want to spend another night starving out in the garden?
Kate did many horrible things, but in everyone's eyes, she remained an angel, while Alessandra was called a monster. The girl was tired, so very tired.
This house is just so frustrating.
That does not sound like an apology. You there, take that animal and throw it out.
Fine, Alessandra thought. If they see me as a monster, so be it.
Touch me or this kitten, and I will kill you. Mark my words.
Are you listening? I gave you an order. Pry that thing from her arms, or you're out of a job.
Screw this, thought the maid.
Inform the butler that Alessandra is to remain locked in a room. Let her starve in there. When you're done, pack your things and get the hell out.
Katrina had granted Alessandra blessing without realizing it. She wanted to care for the kitten without anyone interrupting her.
Hold on till tomorrow, little one. He will come for the both of us.
Until the Duke arrived the next day, she wanted to be alone.
Kitty, are you feeling better? Kitty?
Kitty had no reply. Meanwhile, as Alessandra was starving, grieving, and alone, her family enjoyed their morning tea in peace.
If Alessandra gets to keep the cat, it's only fair that I have a puppy. Pretty please, Daddy.
Not a chance, Princess.
But I want it. She gets everything she wants. Alessandra got to speak with the Duke. Well, I hardly got so much as a word.
Kate, don't eat so quickly. You'll never find a good husband if you joke to death. Besides, you still have a chance to woo the Duke at the ball later this week. For that, you'll need to fit in the corset.
Mother!
She's right, you know. Putting out quite a bit of money on the line for your future. We don't have much left, and we need the Duke to save us.
Sir, Duke Edgar Collins is here to visit. He's brought his butler.
The Duke! Mother!
I didn't know he was visiting. Desmond, did you know?
No! Well, what are you doing standing there? Bring in the Duke right away.
Should I change quickly?
Duke Collins, to what do I owe the honor of this visit?
I have something to discuss with your entire family.
Yes, well then, please, have a seat. Would you care for anything to eat? We're just now having our morning tea.
I've already eaten. Baron, no doubt that you've heard the rumors that I'm looking for a wife.
No, I haven't heard such a preposterous rumor. Is it true, perchance?
I intend to marry your daughter.
What spectacular news!
Kate will make a spectacular bride!
You're mistaken. I intend to marry your other daughter, Alessandra.
Alessandra? My Alessandra? Duke Collins, the townspeople believe her to be cursed. That would surely impact your reputation.
Not so petty as to be concerned with such trivialities. There are plenty of rumors about me.
But
I hope you're not implying that your reputation might be soiled by my visiting here.
No. But kindly, Duke Collins, you and my daughter, two different people.
You're special.
Then Alessandra is not.
Edgar was starting to wonder why Alessandra was not eating with her family.
That's not what we meant. But out of my two daughters, Kate is the smarter choice. She has many prospective offers, quite a few young men of high status seeking her hand.
Then Kate will be just fine with my rejection. I'm here for Alessandra. Where is she? Why are you hiding her from me?
Duke Collins, it is uncouth of you to keep asking for Alessandra. She does not possess an adult's mind.
What did you say?
Desmond feared Edgar would strangle her for saying that.
Fine. I shall take you to her straight away. I assure you, Alessandra will give you the same answer. She doesn't like to be seen by others. Yes, right. This way, please.
Alfred, wait here.
Lovely home.
And we've given her the best view in the whole house. Alessandra, we have a guest.
What happened?
Well, you see,
I waited for you.
Alessandra, apologize this instant.
What have I done to deserve this? I promise I will rectify it. Please, tell me.
My kitten passed away this morning, and I am confined to my room for punishment. I can't leave to bury it. Why are you here, Duke Collins?
Her words said, "Why are you here?" But her eyes said, "Where were you?"
I'm here now to ask for your hand. But your family seems to think it's a bad decision. Do you agree?
You said you would protect me.
You've spent your life as sheep among foxes. We can be wolves.
Alessandra, Duke Edgar's no ordinary man. You're not prepared for the demands of high society. Why don't you...
Enough! Father, I've made my decision.
Will Alessandra resist the allure of the Duke? Or will she lose herself in her pursuit of vengeance?
Stop!
Your presence strains me, and I tirelessly led a revolting mask. Not take my daughter for your own sins. Do you want to spend another night starving out in the garden?
To listen to the full audio series, install the Pocket FM app now.
Pocket FM, download the app now.